You need your team to be faster, better, and more reliable. You know that means going agile. But the minute you mention Scrum or Kanban, you get competing philosophies, and you're stuck asking, which one do I choose? Scrum's fixed deadlines or Kanban's flexible flow? Forget the rigid rulebooks. We're breaking down the fundamental differences between Scrum and Kanban as operational toolsets. We'll show you which methodology guarantees a fixed scope and which one is built for continuous support. Both methodologies share the goal of iterative delivery, but they solve different problems. Scrum prioritizes predictability through commitment, and Kanban prioritizes efficiency through flow. Understanding this core difference is the key to choosing the right path for your team. Before comparing them, remember that both are founded on the Agile Manifesto. This is their shared core. They both adhere to the 4 fundamental values: individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, and responding to change over following a plan. They both use a visual board and a prioritized backlog. But if their core Agile values and goals are identical, why are the frameworks structured so differently? The answer lies in their primary control mechanisms or strategic levers. Scrum is a lightweight framework that uses time and roles as its primary mechanism to enforce commitment. The time box. Work is organized into short, fixed-length time boxes, typically 2 to 4 weeks. Once the sprint starts, the scope is frozen. This creates a highly predictable rhythm for delivery. Why is this freeze important? It forces the team to manage risk inside a tiny container. If the team fails, they fail small, and they learn fast. It's a mechanism to guarantee stakeholders know when they can expect the next batch of features. Scrum is structured around 3 specific roles: the Scrum Master, the coach who protects the process, the product owner who owns the backlog and the what, and the development team who owns the how. These roles are mandatory because they create a clear chain of accountability. If the sprint fails, you know exactly who needs to fix the process, the Scrum Master, and who needs to fix the requirements, the product owner. Ceremonies. Work is managed through strict recurring meetings, planning, stand-ups, review, and retrospective. Scrum's strength. It's excellent for teams who need to set hard deadlines and commit to achieving a specific set of features within that deadline. It prioritizes predictability over flexibility. Kanban is a method that focuses purely on workflow optimization and visualization. It has no fixed time boxes or mandatory roles. Its structure is based on the work itself. Work is delivered continuously, not in batches. When a task is finished, the team immediately pulls the next highest priority task from the backlog, ensuring continuous delivery and rapid response to change. WIP limit. This is the core constraint. The team sets strict limits on how many items can be in each column, e.g., in testing can only hold 2 tasks. If a column is full, the team must stop starting new work and collaborate to unblock the existing items. This is the ultimate efficiency hack. It prevents the deadly 80% done syndrome. Kanban is obsessed with lead time and cycle time, the time it takes for one item to go from start to finish. Kanban's strength. It's excellent for processes where work is unpredictable, priorities change often, or the focus is on maintenance and continuous improvement. It prioritizes flexibility over a fixed commitment. The choice between Scrum and Kanban often comes down to these 3 operational differences. Pacing. Scrum, fixed-length sprints versus Kanban, continuous flow. Metric. Velocity versus Kanban, lead time. Flexibility. Frozen scope during a sprint versus Kanban, high flexibility at all times. Roles. Scrum, mandatory accountabilities versus Kanban, more informal approach. When should you choose each framework? Choose Scrum when you are building a new product or major feature with a firm release date. You need predictability to manage stakeholders, budgets, and compliance milestones. Choose Kanban when you manage an operational support team, e.g., DevOps, help desk, bug fixing, where priorities constantly interrupt the flow. You need to reduce bottlenecks in an existing slow process, often used by non-software teams like HR or legal. If you're still not sure, you can always explore Scrumban, the hybrid that takes Scrum's roles and ceremonies and combines them with Kanban's flow optimization and WIP limits. If you found this helpful and want more quick tips to boost your productivity, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.